stop and try again.
That's cool. But here's the thing that you're going to need to learn for this project is your things, you can work solid, completely solid, but then you need to go through and check. And I'm going to check this here by pushing this all the way through. And remember, our tolerances are anything between a quarter of an inch and a half an inch. That's really
an inch and a half.
Yeah, I mean, in the world of ceramics, there are ways you can work really thick, but you have to have all your own equipment and fire for days and days and days, etc. For most things, your tolerance are between a quarter of an inch and a half of an inch. No thicker than a half an inch, right about. No thinner than a quarter of an inch. Okay, so what do? This piece is really cool. I'm happy with it. Well, you hollow it. So all I'm going to do is go in the back here. I'm going to draw a frame around where I'm going to leave tall, and I'm going to leave it a half of an inch, all the way around here. And then I'm just going to have to kind of be careful, and I've got that tool and maybe a knife, right? Something else. And I'm going to simply go through here and hollow out from behind. So I first decide what that frame is going to be. And I'm careful here because I don't want to be working so hard on this side that I biff this up. I'm going to biff it up a little bit. I'm going to disrupt it. But I'm going to have to go back and fix that. So I'm going to be careful to do it as little as possible. Screw up the inside, right? So
I'm going to go time lapse and then boogie through it.
Okay. So there, I went and did this again, but the main thing is that is all hollowed out, right?
So you can tell it's deeper here where the brow is because the brow sticks out farther
right.
on the other side.
So you kind of got to go slow when you're digging it out, put on a movie and sit there with the towel in your lap and just kind of hollow, and you got to go back and forth and check. And I've done it a zillion times. I go through and I break through, like where it's narrow. It's not the end of the world because it's still leather hard. You can go get some clay and fix it and put it back. But you want to make sure anything you make, this is just an example of other coming attractions. You're going to be making things in the future that you make solid, but once you're done making them solid, then you've got to make sure that they structurally are no thinner than a quarter of an inch, no thicker than a half an inch, and that they're going to be fine in the firing.
Please,